G'day friends, Rod Moore here from the Freedom Network and welcome. I did a video yesterday saying that I was going to start to ramp up the Freedom Network and inviting you all to really plug into what we're doing here. So today I want to give you an update on that. I'm about to launch a 90-day challenge, and in that challenge my goal is to go from basically standing still to creating $100 a day residual income US. And the way that I plan to do that is using what I call the ultimate residual income business model. So over many years, I've been researching different ways of creating residual income or passive income, and I've looked at a whole range of different models, and I've been involved in lots of different businesses. I had success with network marketing. I've had success in the information publishing business and in coaching and consulting. I've built a number of different businesses, and I've been looking to refine my approach in terms of what is the ultimate business model to create an ongoing residual income stream. So I mentioned I've been involved in network marketing. I know many of you who have liked our page here are network marketers, and I had some success in network marketing. I built a downline of over 5,000 people in 23 countries. I didn't do it all on my own. I had some great leaders in that organization, and I was earning a really solid residual income from that that was pushing six figures. It wasn't quite there, but it was getting very close. And, so I've been tempted to get back into network marketing. The one thing that's always bothered me about network marketing ever since that experience is that in network marketing, I don't own and control the business. So there are decisions being made by the company that I have no control at all whatsoever, and that can negatively or positively impact you. And in my experience, several times it's been somewhat of a negative impact, and I had no control or anything to do with the outcome of that. And so I've been a little bit shy of network marketing ever since then, and I've been of the mindset that what I really want is to own the business. I want to build a business asset that I can leverage for residual income into the future, and that I own it, right? That's been my main criteria. So with that in mind, I've been looking for what is the best business model. What are the options that are out there? And it's pretty clear and evident that doing something online makes the most sense here in 2017, right? The technology that we have, like Facebook live stream, I'm talking to you through Facebook live stream right now, and what an incredible opportunity for anybody from their bedroom at home. If they've got a laptop, they can start to connect with a marketplace around the world. So, I've been narrowing it down into the area of online marketing. But what in online marketing? There's so many different things. So I see a lot of people right now, they're opening Shopify stores and they're going to China and buying products to sell through an e-commerce top platform. That's not really a passive residual income stream. Yes, you could set it up and then automate a lot of it, but you still have a lot of your own effort involved in it. There's people right now, setting up blogs to try and monetize that through AdSense and Amazon referrals and so on. And all those things are good, but they're not really evergreen. The tide shifts, there are changes afoot, and all of a sudden what was a good income stream for you can be shut down overnight. So I was looking for a way to be able to create a residual income stream for the long term. If I create something today, I want to be able to monetize that in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, maybe even 20 or 30 years' time. That's what I was looking for. So I didn't want to put my effort into anything that was going to be short term. Short term being 1 or 2 years, right? To me, it had to stand the test of time that if I put effort into something today, building something today, it would last at least 5 or 10 years and I could still make money from that, right? Now, some of you will know that one of my areas of interest, my hobbies, is in the area of painting. You can see behind me there's some paintings of mine in the background there, and I love painting. So about 5 years ago I started toying with the idea of creating little videos and courses that I could sell to people who also love painting, right? Teach them how to paint. And 5 years ago I created my very first course in that area. It was called the Get Started Painting Course, and I used to ship it out on DVD, right? That sounds so archaic today, but that's what we were doing 5 years ago. It was a physical product, but I turned that into a digital product, an online product. And I'm still getting paid for that today. And that's work I did 5 years ago. So that's a true residual income stream. And that's what I've been really focused on. So over the course of that 5 years, I worked at that little business, more art school teaching people how to learn to paint. I toyed with it. I played with it. For 4 of those 5 years, I didn't really do that much with it. I'd do a bit here, a bit there. I'll stop and I'll start. And then we relocated, so I didn't do anything for 12 months. And so I didn't have a consistent, persistent, dedicated effort towards it. But the income was always there and growing, right? So at the start of this year, I decided, well, that's it. I'm going to really throw everything I've got at it. And I was working a job at the start of the year. I was working 40 hours a week for an employee. They were paying me $60,000, which is $5,000 a month, less tax. Worked out to be about $3,600 clear in my pocket. And I thought to myself at the beginning of the year, can I get these little videos teaching people how to paint? Can I get to that level of income stream and beyond and sack my boss? Well, when I got serious about that in mid-January, it took me until basically May, so January to May, to be able to earn more from that business than I was getting paid in my job. So I sacked my boss. Now, in that January to May period, I was working 40 hours a week in the job and 40 hours a week building that business up, right? I was pretty dedicated, so I was working a lot during that time. But, in that condensed period of time, my business went boom, and it took off, right? So that was almost like a 90-day sort of time frame that I was really, really focused and really put a lot of effort into building it and getting it to a certain income level. So the ultimate residual income model, and I sacked my boss, and I've been free since, and really now putting the pedal down and really getting at it hard. So in my mind, the ultimate residual income business model is to create digital courses, right? We're in the era now where people go online to get their training, to learn new things, new skills, new developments. Sites like Udemy and Skillshare and others, Thinkific and Teachable and LinkedIn Learn, they've just released their platform, and I believe Facebook will have a skills learning component to it at some point in the future. I don't know that for certain, but it's just a feeling that I have. Or they'll acquire somebody in that space and bring them into the Facebook umbrella, which makes sense, right? They've got an audience. I think digital online courses teaching people is the greatest residual income business model out there today. Now, there's a whole lot of different ways that you can leverage the creation of a digital course. You could use it as a lead generation for something like network marketing. And by the way, when I had success in network marketing, the reason why I was successful was I attracted top leaders to me and partnered with them, and together we built a big business, right? How did I attract them to me? Well, I was already creating digital information products. I wrote an ebook called Escape the Rat Race, and I was promoting that. It was attracting people to me, and I was sponsoring those people, right? So creating digital courses, digital information products, is an extremely powerful way just for lead generation, but it's also a great way to monetize and to create a residual income. So it might take you, say, a month to build out a course, which is, let's say, 2.5 hours where you're teaching one thing, right? Maybe it's public speaking, right? Or how to do a Facebook live stream. Whatever it is, you're teaching that one thing in a course that you create. Might be 2.5, 3 hours of video content with some PDF documents and so on. And you put a whole month's worth of effort into that, and you get paid nothing while you're creating it. And then you launch it, and let's say it only makes you $100 in the month, right? And you think, oh my God, I put all this effort in for a whole month, and all I made was $100, right? But then the next month you make another $100, and then the next month another $100, and this course becomes a asset that generates $100 in income month in, month out, right? That's what I'm all about. Put the effort in now, get paid over the long term, right? And in many ways, that's the promise of network marketing. Most people don't ever get there. And I think with digital online courses, it's easier for most people to get to that point. So here's my 90-day challenge. And I'm inviting you to follow along and be a part of it, right? And maybe set your own 90-day challenge. So today is the 13th of July. And by the 11th of October, my plan is to develop online courses in 2 areas. I want to develop more of them for my art school, because obviously that just makes sense, and I want to then develop more for the Freedom Network. I'm going to develop a whole range of courses on entrepreneurship, marketing, sales, mindset to be successful, how to create residual income, how to create your own digital courses, right? I'm going to create a whole lot of courses around that. And in the next 90 days, I'm going to create, between those two streams, I'm going to create an additional $100 a day of residual income, and I'm going to do it through two sites. I'm going to do it through Udemy and Skillshare, and it's only been in the last week that I've put up my first course on Udemy, and so I've got no income coming in from it currently. I think I've made $5, right? And I've also started putting courses on Skillshare. So I'm starting effectively at ground zero, although I already have a few courses, but I want to create 5 new courses in the art and 5 for the Freedom Network, get them up on Udemy and Skillshare so that I'm making a consistent $100 a day recurring income. Now, some of you are going to sit there and say, oh, that's not a lot of money, $100 a day, right? But think about this. $100 a day is $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month is $36,000 per annum that I won't have to actually continue doing the work for, right? Once I've built it, that income will keep coming in. As long as I build the right courses that are evergreen, that are popular, that people want to take the courses. So $36,000 a month. How much money would you need invested to get a return on your investment that equated to $36,000? Well, if you could get 10% return, then you'd need $360,000 in the bank, say, and you're getting 10%. That'd give you a $36,000 annual return or annual income, residually, right? $360,000. Now, the question I've got for you is, in the next 90 days, could you save $360,000? Because I'm confident that I can build the online courses and get to that point of $100 a day, right? I'm pretty confident I can do that. I'm not sure that everyone can do that, but I'm pretty confident with my background and my skills I can do it. Maybe it might take you 180 days. Who knows, right? But the question is, could you save $360,000? I could not save that much money in that time, right? So there's no way I can save and invest my way there in the next 90 days. But, you know, realistically, can you get 10% on your money? Probably not. I mean, we live in historically low inflation rates right now. Never been lower inflation rates. So you're probably not going to get 10%. You're probably going to get 5% if you're lucky, right, on return on your money. So realistically, you'd need $720,000 invested at 5% to get $36,000 a year income. So if I can, in the next 90 days, build out enough digital courses and digital products and sell them through Udemy and Skillshare as my primary platforms, right, and generate $100 a day income, $3,000 a month, then that is the equivalent of building a $720,000 deposit in a bank account. Now you can't, the advantage of having the money would be that you could take it out and spend it, right? You can't do that by building digital courses. But I'll tell you which one I'm more confident of being able to do in the next 90 days, and that's build enough digital courses and digital products in that time to be able to generate that recurring residual income stream. So that's my 90-day challenge. I'm going to invite you to come and join me if you want. Leave a comment, say yes if you want to take part, and then you can follow my journey. I'll give updates on what I'm doing, how I'm progressing, what courses I'm developing, and what the income is along the way. If there's enough interest in from you guys in hearing about that. If there is, great, then I'll do regular updates. And if there's not, then I'll keep it to myself, and I'll be the one who knows how to do it, right? But hey, hopefully you'll want to find out more and want to come and join me. So that's all from me for today. I am going to go and get busy. Today I've got planned to create a course for the Freedom Network. It's a course I've already it's not really a course, but I created a goal setting system many years ago. I'm going to pull that out, dust it off, right? And I'm going to create a series of training videos around that goal setting system. I'm going to do that this afternoon, and then I'll have the first course pretty much ready to go, and I'll let you know about it when it's live and you can go and check it out. But for now, leave a comment and say yes if you want to follow along this challenge, and if you want to take up your own challenge as well, I'd love to hear about it. And if you've got ideas but you're not really sure how to move them forward, hey, send me a message. I'm here to help. I love sharing and inspiring people to be able to break free from the rat race, which is what the Freedom Network's all about. Have a great day, and check out my video tomorrow where I'll break down in more detail what my actual plan is going to be. See you then. Cheers.